Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newly Latini, home of the latest news and gossip in Rome. Today, help us welcome our next guest, one of Rome's most influential and powerful senators, Lucius Sergius Catalina.
Thank you for having me. This is a pleasure of mine.
So, Cataline, what have you been up to lately? Any big plans in the Senate? Big decisions being made?
Well, of course there are big decisions being made. After all, that's the Senate's job. But I can't imagine I'd be able to disclose them.
Makes sense. How's the family doing?
The gens Sergia is thriving. We are doing great, and hold just as much political influence, if not more, than we did centuries ago.
That's funny. We actually did some research on the gens Sergia the other day, and what we found seemed to suggest that things aren't going too well. Is it true that the last member of your family to hold consul was Gnaeus Sergius Fidenius Coxo back in 380 BC?
This may be true, but I can assure you that our family is doing much better now.
Well, I'll just take your word for it then. No need to start an argument. Besides, we have so much to get to. Recently, there's been many rumors going around all of Rome saying that there's a plot to overthrow the Roman Republic. Do you care to comment on this?
Yes, I've been hearing these rumors for quite some time now, but the facts are that there is not enough concrete evidence to support the claims being made. Most of these rumors have actually been coming from our consul, Marcus Tullius Cicero, believe it or not.
Very interesting. Has Cicero said who he believes is behind this plot? Is prime suspect for it?
Out of all the things that have come out of his mouth of this nonsensical plan, he believes to be real. You would think that who he thinks is in charge of it would be one of them, but no, he hasn't said anything. However, I have heard some of the other senators, who I will not mention by name for their own safety, that Gaius Julius Caesar is suspected to be part of, and possibly the leader of the revolt.
Well, I do not know if Cicero has addressed the entire Senate about this, but an anonymous source contacted us and says he is very close friends with Cicero and says that he thinks you are the prime suspect leading this conspiracy. What are your thoughts about this?
This is the first time I am hearing of this, and it is absolutely ridiculous. Me, one of the most loyal senators to Rome, is being accused of leading a plan to create the Republic's destruction? This is just downright insulting. Just because an anonymous source told you a crazy rumor doesn't mean that it's true. Who even is this anonymous source that you speak of?
Well, Cataline, it seems that on the night of October 18th, Crassus provided Cicero with letters regarding a plot to overthrow the Senate. This very well could just be a rumor, but Crassus contacted us and did have compelling evidence that would point to the fact that you are guilty of this. He told us that there was an attempted assassination on Cicero on the 7th of November at his house. This attack would have most likely been successful if not for one of your mistresses, Fulvia, who informed Cicero that you were planning his own death.
Ah, Fulvia. Always out to put me down. She was jealous of all the mistresses I had, wanted me all to herself. When I refused, she vowed her revenge on me. Never did I imagine that her lies would be so hurtful.
What about the letters? Even if Fulvia was lying, the evidence provided by them seems incriminating enough. Do you care to comment?
Well, I choose not to comment on that. Your accusations are extremely insulting and are in no way the truth. I would not have agreed to do this interview if I knew that I would be getting interrogated. It seems as if the only people I can trust these days are the Etruscans. Can we please move on?
Just one more thing. I noticed that you mentioned something about the Etruscans. From the rumors that we have gathered, we have learned that you are trying to bring the Etruscans into your conspiracy while disaffecting the senators and Esquitarians. Do you have anything to say about this?
Are you kidding me? Is this some kind of roast? Obviously, I befriended the Etruscans. They are very good people, and unlike you and the rest of the Senate, they don't falsely accuse people. I am done with this interview. This was a complete waste of my time. I look forward to never seeing you again.
Well, that was certainly interesting. I hope you all enjoyed this segment, folks. If you hear any new rumors on Cataline's plot, be sure to let us know. Well, that's it, everyone. Thank you for joining us on Newly Latini. We'll see you tomorrow night.